Hi, Mike. We're down here at Comerica Park, down by the Fox Theater and Hockey Town and the Fillmores, and the kind of the places, a neat place to be in Detroit. We were with Pete and Mike and Doug at DIA. We had a nice kind of a meeting this morning with some people from Great Lakes Sports and whatnot, and so we thought we'd take this little tape. I thought I'd come down here and Tiger, because I think one of the things you and I always had was baseball. And man, I remember that time we came down here, and I think we went 40 games that one year. And I remember that time you went kind of crazy that you got kind of waylaid in Detroit, and that guy drove you all the way out to Milford to keep you safe that night. I remember that was an extraordinary thing after the riots. I thought that was big time. And then I remember Mary Gallagher having the World Series tickets, and we did not back in 1968. But really, the baseball was cool. We appreciate the loan of Prince Fielder this year. Jenny and I had a great time following the Tigers. It was great kind of getting with you and knowing the fact you had a chance to be with Prince Fielder. And, of course, we were here when his daddy was here, Cecil Fielder. So that's been kind of a good time for us as well. As you know, Jenny and I did get a chance to go to the World Series. We got swept. And Heather's new husband is a Giants fan, so we went out to Heather's wedding, and of course they really kind of held sway over us. And but anyways, Heather's married kind of a nice guy, and we have that wedding online, which I'll share that link with you. I also recall we were kind of talked about the Ireland trip, and what a great time that was. I mean, of all the trips you took on the golf side, we were talking about being in Wisconsin, all those great Kohler trips, Arizona. We went down to Florida, and then of course the coup d'etat, the Ireland trips. So we had some great golf outings together. So, anyways, I'm going to let Doug and Mike and Pete take over, and then I'll just say let's kind of get it together, guy. We hope you're going to do better, and hope you get that Liberty sooner to better. And have a nice holiday with you also, Pam. We all kind of wishing the best for everybody, and we hope to see you real soon.
Mikey, I'm just standing here with some of our bums that you know, and we wanted to recall a couple of the interesting stories that we were involved with you, and I recall one in particular out at the junior high one late afternoon. You know how difficult it was to get the kids to quiet down at 10 minutes to 3 before they're getting out of school, and I thought, well, I got a little surprise for you. So I put on this World War I leather aviator's helmet with the big glasses, and I snuck down to your room, which was 2 doors away from me. And the big window there, I could just barely see the kids were all ready to go home, and they were quiet. So I peeked up with this helmet on with these glasses, goggles, and one kid saw me and he pointed, all the kids just went into an uproar when they saw this old aviator's helmet. And of course it was uproar in the total class, and you couldn't get them settled down again. But one of my best moments at the junior high. Mikey, how about you?
Hey, Mike. Listen, I'm reminiscing here, trying to think of some things that, and I could come up with probably a dozen things that really stuck out in my mind when we did some golf in your area. But particularly, I remember that one day we were playing golf, and you told me that joke, Bob Eubanks joke. That'd be the Bud Bob? I remember I fell on my knees laughing, and that was the most humorous golf game I ever had. That day, I think also you had a hole-in-one, which was quite spectacular for the first time I've ever seen anybody have a hole-in-one. But I sure wish you the best, Michael, and we've had some great times together, and you keep that faith and get better.
Okay, Peter, your turn.
Is this Peter or is this Dick? I'm recalling Marsh Ridge with you, Schumacher, my father, and myself. And Schumacher convinced you that my father's name was Dick instead of Peter. So you would call him Dick, and I'd say, no, Peter. And he says, I know you're Peter. Well, my middle name is Dick. Well, yeah, but what's your dad's name? Peter. Now your name is Peter. On the 18th hole, Schumacher finally broke the news to you that you've been calling the wrong name all day, and we barely could get off the tee. So get well. Talk to you soon, buddy.
Good luck to you, Mikey. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope to see you.